It's not furniture.
It's not furniture. That's a great, yeah. Okay.
These plants are going to keep growing.
They're not furniture. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm Beth Sager, and I have managed to buckle into my car two fabulous ladies to help me with this endeavor.
We were kidnapped.
So Lee Noel Chase from
Hello.
Chase Design Services,
Nice
who
to
has
meet
an
everybody.
architectural background, and
Dimitra Tsekaris with
thank
Gardens
you. I'm
by
driving
Dimitra.
and thinking, where am I going? Okay. Now I know. And we are going to go and drive by some homes and get out and give them your best curb appeal improvements. And I'm excited.
Yeah,
and of
it's
course,
gonna be
Kyle is our sidekick to he's the pretty face.
He's so pretty, and his coffee smells so good.
Cool. All right.
All right.
We're at our next stop.
Let's curb it.
Ladies, what do you think?
You first.
I think that this house has a really great feature, which is the height and the difference between the two halves. So you've already got a pretty good composition going. I just think they need to take it further. I think they need to use that asymmetry and bring it forward into the yard. And in terms of practical suggestions, I would say that they could put a structure or a trellis over on that right-hand edge. That the large bush that's there is starting to serve that purpose, but I would like to see a structure, a climbing rose, I don't know, something over there to balance out the white. You've got white, you've got brick, you've got steps, but you need something to unify it.
So I would add to that, because I agree. I would love a height element on that side. Again, this is what I'm going to say most of the time. Get rid of the lawn on the other side of that walkway and create a beautiful garden there. I would love the white siding to somehow by magic not be white anymore, but because I love the brick and that soft pinky color could be pretty with something else. A nice deep curved garden, and then would be lovely. And then
Yeah,
this-
talk about this over here,
Yeah,
because
so-
this is, I don't know if this is good or bad.
Well, to
What
me,
do you
it's
think?
like it's so close. It's just not quite there. So this garden, it's really nice to have a buffer along the driveway. I would like it to be just a little deeper and add some curve. And then I would love to lose the plants that are not good plants, meaning they're invasive. And then add other plants that are going to give long time bloom, attract pollinators, and be very simple and can take the snow. I like the Japanese maple. I like the dwarf Japanese maple, but this garden should just keep swooping around and end just after the lamp post, because then it's just easier and prettier. There's a little less lawn. I think the lamp post maybe needs to be something a little bigger and more fun.
I think it needs to be in a slightly different location. Right now it's serving as some wayfinding. So when you get out of the car, it says, here are the steps to go up to the door. I think it needs to say, here's the path, and maybe some low lighting to go along with it. And I completely agree about curving the yard. This garden, this planted garden, could be so pretty if it was an S curve that then became the reverse curve that was the path to the front of the house. You could connect those so easily, And then back to Kyle's lamp question, I think that sconces on both sides get all that warmth, get all that light. There's never enough exterior lighting at doorways in New England. There just never is. I've never seen a house.
She took your thunder.
know.
What
No,
else do you have? Oh, you have a new topic? Okay, good.
He's good.
What?
My first is I would replace the bay window with something flat
Mhm.
and maybe like a little more modern. And I would paint the railings or change them
Mhm.
Okay.
because they date the house, both of those things.
That's
Yeah.
really interesting.
So
And
Yeah.
I like the steps. They're
They're
redone
beautiful.
and they're safe and sound. But yeah, that's an excellent point about the railings
That's
too.
a really good point about
yeah,
the railings.
that's definitely a
even
step
if
back
they
in time.
magically weren't white siding anymore and the railings matched, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are my new points.
All right.
Like
Good
it.
job.
Yep. You
All
could do a
right.
nice modern railing. Be really
Yes.
pretty.
Yeah, that's
Little
true.
mahogany. You could do something really nice.
Yeah.
I know.
You
This
know,
would have
though,
had more
we
fun
could
in
have-
April.
We could have
talked about that, but it's definitely not curb appeal. But that whole situation in that backyard could stand a lot of plants.
It just needs softening, right? It's
Yeah,
gonna be
and
beautiful.
privacy and those
Yeah.
white fences, soften that up. It could be
Yeah.
really nice. Sense of place.
And you know what's funny with those white fences? Eventually, they are in a shady place and need to be power washed, and the everclear happens.
And they
on
shatter in the
top,
winter.
And they shatter in
Oh,
it's all
okay.
of the things, right? And
Yeah.
so I always feel like anything you can do to kind of
Not put them in the ground.
Well,
or that.
I was thinking, I know this is curb appeal, but you definitely see that structure
Yeah.
when you drive up to their house. It's not hidden in any way, shape, or form. I mean, I don't know, maybe
Right.
it's a fence to hide their backyard and stuff.
Mhm.
I do know that in this neighborhood, it's a lot of kids playing together and
Yeah.
neighbors getting together, especially in their area. So maybe that's why they didn't put a fence up, because they have,
I don't think they need a fence. I
Okay.
like that it's sort of park-like in the back,
yeah.
but I just think that that area could just be softened with some low plants just to make it more beautiful. People forget about they go from grass to hardscape or grass to house, or and there's a transition in between that would just make that even more welcoming a space.
Yes.
Officially, they've been
The
curbed.
curbed.
No.